How's it going, everyone? Got a lot to talk about in this video, a lot of discussion around Gotham Knights. Right now, we have some more positive news to go over in this video. Rather than all the 30 FPS talk, we can talk about the multiplayer component, the free update that'll be coming on November the 29th. Now, the game will have multiplayer at launch, but an expanded multiplayer component will also be coming on the 29th of November. We'll talk that in a little bit. Elden Ring gets an update, and a lot of eagle-eyed fans have spotted new parameters being added, text banners, etc. That looks to be pointing towards some sort of DLC coming to the game soon. And also, new Silent Hill, is it going to be revealed or is it going to be some sort of merchandise line? I would go with the former. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, Gotham Knights, very much in the news cycle right now. The game is out this Friday, October the 21st. However, while you'll have the single-player campaign to go through, while you'll have the cooperative component, that the entirety of the campaign can be played cooperatively, Gotham Knights will be getting a 4-player multiplayer component in November. Now, the co-op campaign, that's 2 players, but this multiplayer component will be 4 players. Heroic Assault is an upcoming gameplay mode that is separate from the main story campaign. The standalone mode supports up to 4 players in online co-op and provides a dedicated arena-like environment with specific objectives to complete and enemies to defeat on each floor, 30 floors in total. Heroic Assault will be available on November the 29th as a free update for all Gotham Knights owners. And will Heroic Assault allow a 4-player online co-op for the main campaign? No, Heroic Assault is a separate mode that is not a part of the main story campaign. So main story is 2-player cooperative play. Heroic Knights, a separate component, Heroic Assault, a separate component that will be a part of Gotham Knights that will allow for 4-player cooperative play, obviously with 4 main characters. That makes a lot of sense. Gotham Knights is seemingly a game that in this home stretch has really lost some of its interest, mainly from the 30 frames per second talk. It seemed like a lot of people were already a bit on the fence with this game, just waiting for the reviews, waiting for potentially the game to go on sale. You gotta remember, though, that as a game that is priced at $70, when it does go on sale, it's gonna be one of those things where I could see it hitting $45 or $50 come Black Friday. Do I see it getting much cheaper than that? Probably not. We'll have to see. I mean, this is kind of the first year where we're seeing a plethora of $70 games rolling out, and I am very interested in monitoring how the price points fluctuate for these games that release at $70 right out the gate. Like last year, you had Call of Duty, you had the PlayStation 5 exclusives, that those held up in price quite a lot, but Gotham Knights, we'll see how hard it holds up in price. And then, of course, as we start seeing games like the Dead Space remake, Forspoken, games like that come out, it's going to be a little bit more interesting to monitor that. Nonetheless, it is nice to see that Gotham Knights is going to get content streamlined in and free update as well, so that's nice to hear about. Hopefully that will add some longevity to the game. The game itself is a big open world title with a lot of detail, a lot of content, so chances are with the main campaign, you're going to be busy with it for quite a while, especially if you are taking your time. Let me know your guys' level of interest at this point, given that, remember, this week, Plague Tale Requiem, and we have the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign coming out this week, and we have new Tales from the Borderlands, so it's not like it is a quiet week where Gotham Knights is the only game coming out. No, you got some major titles, so there's a lot of competition, and that's really going to be the case for the next couple of weeks, if not months, if not several months, to be perfectly honest. Like, when you look at October, November, December, even January, February, it's going to be quite packed in terms of big game releases. Alright, moving on from that, speaking of February, one of the banner games this year came out on February the 5th, I believe it was. Elden Ring, of course. Elden Ring version 1.07 added 4 new parameters for 4 new text banners to be displayed on screen. They match unused text from 1.0 as shown in the video, as noted by Sekiro Doobie. I believe they are related to Colosseum, suggesting a gauntlet form. 1.07 text just says enemy defeated. And just to clarify, audio is not correct since the banners themselves don't work in-game. We have params and text from old versions. Only the modified param is called FE Text Effect Param, which explains why the FE menu changed in this version as well. A lot of people are pointing towards the fact that DLC probably will be coming to Elden Ring at some point. I mean, I mean, Bandai Namco, I am sure they enjoy printing money, and Elden Ring is a money printer. Seeing how that game sold, seeing how that game just did from a commercial standpoint, a buzz standpoint, obviously, like, DLC is never gonna have a one-to-one sales translation as to the main game. That's just impossible, but the undertaking that it requires for DLC is much less than creating a big-budget title, and if you price it at $10, $15, it's gonna sell well. Bloodborne's DLC did well, Dark Souls 3 had DLC, Dark Souls 2 had DLC. From Software games, generally speaking, have DLC, and they usually do pretty well, and that also paves the way for them to do a re-release, Elden Ring Game of the Year Edition, Complete Edition, whatever they want to call it. That is another influx of potential sales that you're going to offer with Elden Ring, and it's a formula that has remained very effective for Bandai Namco, From Software, and Sony dabbled in it as well with Bloodborne having a Complete Edition as well, so remains to be seen as far as when we'll get the announcement or the reveal, but I would imagine it would be coming sometime soon. Lastly, I do want to note, a new Silent Hill game could be revealed on October 19th. Konami's official Twitter put out, "In your restless dreams, do you see that town?" The latest updates for the Silent Hill series will be revealed during the Silent Hill transmission on Wednesday, October 19th at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Obviously, you know, the memes are already out there. Bro, it's just a merchandise line, bro. The Pachinko machines, bro. Don't get excited for it. Okay, yeah, maybe you can't get too optimistic at times when it comes to these things, but I would say 99.9% with certainty that we're gonna hear some more about Silent Hill, and I think it could be multiple Silent Hill game announcements. Obviously, we had heard that before, that multiple titles are in development. There was talk of a Silent Hill 2 remake being done by Bloober Team, the same studio that brought you The Observer, as well as The Medium. Two games I really dug, The Medium especially, available through PlayStation Plus. Go check that out. And then also, there could be a potential full-blown sequel from Masahiro Ito, and Masahiro Ito also retweeted the message about the broadcast, so where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Maybe there'll be a merchandise line announced as well. Why not do it when the buzz... Like, honestly, if it was me, I would just do, like, the announcement of the merchandise line first, just to troll people, but I'm a scumbag, so it's like, yeah, obviously I would do something like that. But, like, no, you would do the merchandise line, and then you would also reveal the games, because I think there's a lot of buzz, there's a lot of potential for Silent Hill going forward. Like, this is one of those franchises that's been dormanted for so long that it's kind of cultivated a new allure for the franchise as well. Obviously, the PT demo went a long way, but now's an opportunity for it to really get back into the limelight, and I would imagine we're gonna see a game in 2023. Whether it be this remake, whether it be a potential new title, I think the ball is really gonna get rolling, and hopefully, with the success of Silent Hill, the potential success of Silent Hill, Konami, you've got about a couple, let's say a couple, really big IPs under your umbrella, under, you know, your watch. Let's do something with it. Metal Gear, Castlevania, there's a lot of potential there as well outside of Silent Hill, but we'll see what goes on with that. But yeah. That'll be October 19th, this coming Wednesday. That's going to do it for me. Again, Gotham Knights getting a Heroic Assault 4-player cooperative mode. That will be a free update for all Gotham Knights owners. That'll be coming November 29th. Elden Ring potentially getting some DLC. I would say that's a formality at this point. And new Silent Hill titles probably going to be revealed this Wednesday. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.